Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is another Friday with your dude lasagna. You know what that means? Randomness. Friday has been a random bunch of fun stuff, but I enjoy doing it because it brings us all together. Because what's more fun than being random? Having fun while being random. MTG was our topic last week, and so I kind of want to keep going on that topic for a little bit because Magic the Gathering, it's always been a part of my life where it's either building decks, learning new things, trying new combinations to make a better deck, learning how to play Commander better. Well, you know how I've been doing this thing where on Mondays I do board games, right? Well, the person who does the vendor who has the board games had this thing where with the purchase of anything at this booth right here, you get a free thing of Magic Gathering cards. So I figured, let's just show them on here what we got. And I've not opened these cards yet, but I saw the front card, which was this, the Binding of the Titans. And I don't know what it does, but I figured let's open it up together and see as part of our journey together. And see what we get. So let's see what we get here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we get. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of cards I already have, because I have a lot of cards. But let's see what we get here. Top card, again, like I said, is the Binding of the Titans. And the first one, as the sucker enters, and after you draw stuff at a lower counter, sacrifice after lower 3. First one is each player puts top 3 cards of library into the graveyard. Interesting. The lower 2, exile up to 2 target cards from your graveyards. For each creature exiled this way, you gain 1 life. And then lower 3 is return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. It's only a 2 mana. 1 colorless and 1 green. Interesting. Find the Path is our next one, which is also a 2 and a green. Enchanted Land. Or Enchant Land. When find the path, enter the battlefield, adventure into the dungeon. And then Enchanted Land has tap and adds 2 of green mana. Very interesting. So this works with the D&D set. I have a few cards of the D&D set. Not many. I've never made a D&D set before, so I might try that real soon. Especially with that card. Immolating Soul Eater is an artifact hound. Very beautiful hound. Basically just gets the symbol. I don't understand that symbol. What you would call that? What would you call that, guys? What is that symbol? But he does get gets +1/+0 to end of turn. Can be paid with either red or 2 life. So it'd be either or. Interesting. So instead of going through all these with you guys, I'm going to grab the ones I know I do have and then just keep going. I have that one for sure. So I have, okay, these are always fun. So trying to find these guys is always fun. So the Clue Stones. So Clue Stones only are 3, but it's you can add a white or a black with this Clue Stone. And then if you tap a white and black together and this card, sacrifice and draw a card. So the Clue Stones, I have, I think, all of them. But it's always fun to find more of them. Ooh, this is a nice card. This is a really nice card. Scourge of Gyre Reach. It's an elemental creature. Gets +1/1 for each creature your opponent controls. And he comes in with a 3/3. He takes 3 colorless and 2 red. But it makes it super strong if you have tons of tokens they may have. So that's really good. Shrine of Loyal Legions. That is a beautiful card. I like it right there. Look at that. At the beginning of your upkeep, or whenever you cast a white spell, put a charge counter on Shrine of Loyal Legions. And then you'd sacrifice this and put a 1/1 colorless creature token onto the battlefield for each charge counter on Shrine of Loyal Legions. So it takes 3 plus tap this to sacrifice it, but at the beginning of your upkeep, or whenever you cast a white spell, put a counter. So I wonder if that can be stacked. So if you have a full white deck, and you're playing like say 10 spells, white spells, you put a charge on here. That might work. That's interesting. I'm gonna put that to the side and ask some about that. Gal's Warner, I showed that already. We have a cleric. Mountain carving, I have that already. We have another of the clue stones, but it's the same one we already have. We have a I love this one here, the one with the stars. That is a good card. It's only 3 and a blue, but enchant creature or enchantment. Enchanted permanent is an enchantment and loses all their card types. It still has abilities, but it's no longer a creature. That's a really good card. Really good card because it basically makes the card able to be targeted by other things. That's token. The Dismal Blackwater. Who doesn't like Dismal Blackwaters? Like the Blackwaters enters the field, tap, enter the battlefield, you gain 1 life, and it has a blue or black. Very, very nice. Merfolk, I have that one already. I know that. Interesting. I'm looking for the ones that are. Oh, I have a rare, and this thing it looks old too. 93. No, this is 93 2008. This thing is in rough condition. But that is a rare out of this. Bullwire Heavyweights. Trample. When it comes into play, each opponent may search his or her library for a creature card and put it into play. Then each player searches his or her library. Her library this way shuffles them as well. It's an 8/8, takes only 4 to bring out. Very interesting, but it's a rare. And you know me, I always gotta figure out how much these rares cost, in case I have to make sure it is in a sleeve. I'll make sure there's no more rares in here. I do not want to have any issues later on the road going, oh yeah, this one's super rare, and I mean I doubt it, but you never know. Spiders. Man, some of this art is like super cool though. Like some of this art, Nightshade Stinger, can't block the 1/1 flying. And this is what 07 has really nice cards in here. I'm not saying they're old cards, but they're older than when I started. I started like in 2015, I think it was. Make sure I don't have any more rares in here before I continue on. Yeah, I don't think so. It's only rare in here, not bad. Space from Evil. That's a cool looking card. Creatures you control gain protection from non-human creatures in a turn. That's really awesome. Prince of Royalty. Sleep Paralysis. Executioner's Hood. Equipped creature has Intimidate. Creature can't be blocked except by creatures. But either creatures or creatures that have the share their color with it. Takes 2. That is a very nice looking card. I don't own one of these. And give a creature Intimidate. That's very important, I would say, in my opinion. Gang of Devils. When it dies, it deals 3 damage divided to those among 1 or 2 or 3 target creatures in our players. 3/3. Interesting. Oh, I like this. Wither Crown. Enchant It's an aura. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has base power of 0 and has at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 1 life unless you sacrifice this creature. So if I basically put it on a creature that is going to be like super strong, I put this on there. It only takes 2 to cast it. The 1 in colors and a black, and I just make it a pain. I like it. Tough Cookie. Cute little card there. He's a cute little cookie. When it enters the battlefield, create a food token. I tap two colorless and a green. Target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature in a turn. And then you can sacrifice this card and get 3 life. Interesting. Fiend Hunter enters the battlefield, exile another target creature. When it leaves, return exile. Interesting. Workshop resistant. Full strength. Heavy Medic. Equipped creature gets 1/1. As long as equipped to a human, it gets additional +1/1. Takes only 2. So, if you're making a human deck, that will for sure help with that. Very nice. Vile Poison. Twin Silk Spider. We all know what that does. You see a pair of goblins. Choose one. Charge them. Creatures you control get +2/+0 to end a turn. Or befriend them. Create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Interesting. A lot of tap abilities, though. Oh, this is nice. Sylvan Shepherd. It's a human druid. Whenever this card attacks, roll a d20, and then you can also get 5 life. So it means that basically, if I can find a way to keep this thing alive, I'm gaining life each turn. So if I made like a green-white deck, that'd be amazing. Explosive apparatus. Interesting. Symbol worker. I have one of those already. 12 poison in a cup. Dreadful apathy. (2004). Opaline Bracer, Sunburst. This comes into play with a charge counter on it for each color of mana used to cast it. Equipped creature gets +X with X is the number of charge counters on this card. Interesting. It looks like a lion with crab or lobster hands. Interesting. Implement of Malice. A black, tap black, sacrifice this card. Target player discards a card, activates this ability only anytime you could cast this sorcery. When Implement of Malice is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Interesting. Essence Scattered. Don't I have one of these already? I do. Cool. So I like finding these cards that are like it's the same name but different art. I like that because it's like certain certain styles are put into uh 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 the year or the month or whatever what I'm saying, the bunch of cards you get for the season, if you would, for cards, and they have different different looks for each of them, which is I like that a lot. Thieves Tool has a D&D card there. So the one here I was looking at right here though, Blight Breath Catable Pass. When this card enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -XX till end of turn, where X is devotion to black. And he's a 4 colorless and 2 black to pull out. So you already have 6 if you're just doing all full black. So that's a 6/6 on a creature. So not bad again for a free amount of cards. I'm definitely will be looking to do something with these cards. If you have any in the comments below what cards you're looking for, and then what cards you think in what I shown today would you put in a deck, and what would be the combo you would probably try to figure a way to do things. I'm always looking for new combos to build a better deck. And if you have any tips, tricks, I'd love to hear them. In the meantime, leave a like, subscribe, do the fun thing, and yes, more MTG is coming soon. I love doing it. I love doing board game reviews every Monday. Again, every other Wednesday is Wacky Wednesday. We do food reviews. And I can't wait to do more with you guys. So, have a laugh in life. Don't forget, you too are a legend, and you deserve all the love and support you get in the community and more. Keep rocking. Peace and love. And I'll see you next time. See ya.